All right, let's start 'em up the strooms. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, twerkers, jerkers, and lurkers, witches, liches, and bitches? So, this video is just like a quick follow-up to the previous video I made of my just in case video. I got some comments of concern, like people like worried about my well-being. We got Sammy 2D. What's up, Sammy? Says, please be careful, John, with a worried face. We got Diababa, who says, yo, man, you be careful out there. Some people just got shit for brains for no reason. Oh, agreed. And let's see. And we have Kotovax, who says, just in case, get yourself a 12 gauge if you can. I do not want to make you violate parole or something along those lines. If your dogs are enough, then don't do it. But if so, get yourself a boomstick. Nice Evil Dead reference there. And get some practice with it. I don't think you need much practice with a scattergun. But rest assured, I'm not going to get one. Don't show it off to anyone. Don't brandish it. Don't make a thing of it. But practice with one that, well, like it's clear that Kotovax, Diobaba, and Sammy 2D are concerned, but rest assured, like these guys, they're like either talking shit behind my back or like straight up harassing me from like yelling distance. I'm pretty sure they're just like a couple of knuckleheads. There's like really. I don't think there's really anything to be too concerned about. Like, the reason I made that video to begin with is just, like a whole just in case anything happens. Which I doubt, I highly doubt it will happen. But my assumption of these two, kind of gleaning off their interactions with other people, and what I've heard is that they're just a couple of dumbasses who like to talk really tough and act really gangster or something. But all in all, I think it's just a bunch of hot air. All right, so I don't think there's really anything to worry about. Like the guy who was yelling at me while I was feeding the dogs earlier today, like yeah, he was mean mugging me, but it was like from like quite a distance away, to the point where like I didn't know, I wasn't sure if he was actually like staring me down or not, or just like curious. By curious and curiouser. But anyway, he was like at shouting distance, but I couldn't hear what he was talking about. And I am speculating that he was talking about like him referring that he has a piece and then pointing to his gut. So I guess like maybe he had like a weapon on him of some sort, like piece, like referring to like a pistol of some sort, but he didn't brandish it, so I have no idea. Like maybe he was just like talking bullshit in hot air, just trying to act all tough. And I don't know why he chose to harass me. It's like I don't even know the guy. It's like I just see him like tearing up the dirt road, going up and down with his ATV and his little red cap, like looks like he's having fun spinning brodies and such. But I don't know why he has an issue with me. Pardon me, sir, but what appears to be your boggle, right? Good God. And no, I'm not gonna go out and like get a gun, because that would be the last thing I need to do. And it's just it goes along the line, like my train of thought is that like why get a gun in the first place? Like, yeah, sure, like people like talk about purchasing a gun to defend themselves, like protect their property, but you got some assholes that feel like they need to boast about having a gun or brandish a gun when they feel the slight bit of insult. It's just like fucking stupid. Like, if you're going to have a gun, like, you just kind of like keep it at your house, or like keep it concealed on your person if you have like a concealed carry, you know, if you're in one of those states. But yeah, like you ought to use it, I guess, if you need to defend yourself or your property or your loved ones. But you shouldn't use it if you get your little feelings hurt, you know? Like, I don't know what I did to this guy, but for some reason he felt like he needed to intimidate me for some reason and allude to having a pistol on him and allude to like getting me in some way and calling me like a motherfucker and just a whole bunch of other expletives. And I didn't understand like half of what he was saying because again, he was at yelling distance, like comfortable at like fucking talking shit to my face from like several yards away to the point where I can't really even hear him. I heard motherfucker, I heard peace, and I heard like some vague threats of coming to get me, but he's saying that from like such a distance, and as he's going away, he keeps shouting this stuff. And my issue is that I wish I could have heard what he said so I can like maybe ascertain the problem that he has with me. Maybe it's the way I'm dressed. Maybe it's my beard. Like, can you tell me face to face what I need to work on? Like, what about me is like putting you off so much so that you have to try to like strong arm me or something and like say that, oh, you have a piece. Oh, I don't like you, so I'm gonna threaten to shoot you or something. Not in so many words though, but yeah, he didn't brandish a gun at me, but he did allude to like having something on him, a piece of some sort. So I don't know. This is like with the information I have now, like it's just it can be just like more or less like wild allegation. Like I have no idea. So to the people who watch my videos, there's probably like no need for that much worry. Like these guys are probably just a couple of assholes who want to act tough and look tough, probably brag to their friends like, oh yeah, like freaking, you know that guy around the way, like I fucking totally punked his ass, man. Driving in my freaking ATV in my little red cap and like telling him that I have a pistol. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It's like, why do you feel the need that you it's like you have a pistol, but you feel like you need to intimidate people with it? I mean, it's like fucking people can have their guns and shoot themselves with it for all I care. Because all the guns I need are like fucking right here, right? Let me introduce you to Smith and Wesson. Oh. But yeah, like fucking I don't need no firearms or anything. And I don't know, I guess they're just gonna talk shit to talk shit. But the prior video was just like me just wanting to keep a record of like things that have been going on. So I highly doubt people need to worry about my safety all too much, because I think these guys are just like full of a lot of hot air and just like really full of themselves. Like, yeah, they do, from what I hear, like they do have, or from what I understand from the guy on the ATV, I guess he has a weapon of some sort. But pertaining to the other guy, Fernando, like his ex like warned me that he has a lot of like pistols and firearms. And then she like also went out of her way to say like he's always like begging and like trying to like ask her for money. And she says like, well, why don't you pawn some of your guns? Because that makes too much sense, man. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so I doubt there's hardly anything to worry about. And I would like to say a big thank you and shout out to Kudovax for dropping some donos into my account. I know he's worried, like otherwise he wouldn't have like dropped some like pennies my way. I really do appreciate it, and I feel the love, and It was just so kind of like surprising to me, like, oh wow, I got like some immediate comments of like people worried about my well-being, like, oh, people love me, people care for me. Oh, I feel so warm and fuzzy inside. I'm not being facetious. I'm being genuine, but at the same time trying to be somewhat funny with it. But I really do appreciate it, you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Like because like lately, okay, now I'm gonna kind of get into some like update territory. Like lately, I've just been fucking busting my ass, just trying to make ends meet. You know, do some of the like some commission work for like my rare or like my short list of clientele, and also doing like exhibition artwork stuff, like streaming like artwork videos where I draw and people like just toss me a few bucks here and there. But when I'm not doing that, I'm just like trying to like handle everything here on the homestead, you know, just like feeding and watering the animals, um driving out to go get hay for the horses, just tending to my mom and all of her needs because she's disabled, and she is a little more, sadly she's a little more worse off nowadays than the last time I've updated you guys, because due to her rare illness and the medication she's on. Okay, like again, like a quick backstory. Like my mom got uranium poisoning from being born and like growing up on a uranium camp. Because back in the day, the government sent in a lot of Native Americans to mine uranium for them, and they sent them in with little to no protection. Some of the protection they did provide were nothing but chem suits, and chem suits are worthless against radiation. But they sent them in there anyway. So like my grandpa toward his end suffered a great deal from uranium sickness, and my mom, like getting on her in her years, like her bones and joints are starting to deteriorate at at a pretty quick pace, and the painkillers that she's on, one of the side effects is that they deteriorate joints and decrease bone density. And it sucks because she can't get medicinal marijuana where we're at. So with her rare illness, like eating away, like the uranium poisoning, like eating away her joints and bone density, and then the pain meds that she's on that's only exacerbating it, she's lost like her shoulder joints, and it's slowly like eating away her arms. And she went in for a consultation for like a shoulder replacement, but they said like the best they might be able to do is to fuse her arm to her shoulder. And the guy who was doing the consultation was amazed that my mom was still able to like operate her arms. Like right now, like her upper arms are pretty much just like a sack of muscle, and she's only able to like lift her arms so much. And the doctor that was giving her the consultation was surprised that she wasn't in an extreme amount of pain, and just surprised that she still had the level of mobility that she has right now. But as time goes on, it's still decreasing, and next month I will have to take her up to Salt Lake City in order to get like a specialist to look at her and then determine what to do from there. So it's just a matter of like just juggling all these things, and I've just been so fucking busy. And sadly, like due to me being unable to like really manage my time between, you know, family and making money, I had to drop one of my clients. today I had like a drawing session scheduled with this guy. And usually like the drawing sessions go on for like 6 hours at a time. And the guy pays me well. And today, like sort of like unexpected, like I come to find out that my brother's coming over for a visit. He's gonna spend the night, and then there's gonna be fishing tomorrow. And so like I asked the drawing session dude, like, can we just do like a 4 hour session today? And he was disappointed because he was counting on a 6 hour session, and like he said like, okay, we'll just see how far we can go. And I was like, all right, let's go ahead and do this. So 2 hours and 45 minutes into our session, like he just calls it quits. Like, okay, like there's no way we're gonna get done what I want to get done in the 4 hours, so we'll just like end it here. And like, all right, cool. And then I quote him for the price, the 2 hours and 45 minutes. I give him the price, and then he says like, well, like I'm in a tough spot because I'm not really satisfied. They're like, what? So what? Do you just want to call this session a bust and like just forget about it and delete the progress? And he says, yeah. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I delete it, and then I'm thinking for a little while. I was like, you know what? Like, fucking hell. So I quit working with him out of principle. Like, yeah, he pays me well for these drawing sessions, but I don't really enjoy these drawing sessions because they're just so fucking stressful. Like, usually when I have a client, the client will give me like, okay, these are my characters, these are the outfits they'll be wearing, this is the background, and here's the pose. And I just take all that reference, put it all together, make whatever artwork I need to make, and then be done with it. But this guy, it's like he's like coming up with it on the fly, like freaking stream of consciousness type of drawing session. And it just got too annoying because like he would give me all this superfluous detail. It's like he would give me like okay, these are the characters I want you to draw, like this is like their background or whatever, like they do this or that, and they're going to be doing something here, and then the reason they're doing that is because they're going to be doing this other thing in the future. And I'm like trying to take in all this information, and I start like drawing. And he's like, oh, no, stop, don't draw that, I want you to draw this part. And then I'm like just then just fucking say that. Just like tell me what you want to see in the scene. Don't give me their whole fucking backstory leading up to this moment and like tell me what they're going to be doing afterwards. I don't need all that superfluous detail. Just give it to me straight. You got a scene, you have the characters, what are they doing, and what's the background? That's it. I don't need this whole long drawn out storyline of what's going on in this environment. But it was just getting annoying. But this whole like not paying me for the time I spent today was just it. Like, you know what? Like, I value my time. This 2 hours and 45 minutes could have been better spent on me doing my own projects or my own animations or drawings. And for me not to get paid for that time, nope, I'm cutting him loose. So, that being said, if there's anybody out there who wants to become a member of my short list of clientele, you can I don't know, drop me a message, post a comment, reach me on Discord, or like find me on Twitter. I don't know, just reach out or something. Or hey, if Kurovax wants to take up that slot, he's well free to do so. Like Kurovax like donates a lot as it is, and I feel like obligated. Like maybe I should be drawing for Kurovax instead of this other guy. But anyway, like it's out there, so Any takers? Let me know. Kotovax, I'm looking at you. Okay, but anyway, yeah, just get back to me. But that's what's going on. So to recap, for all those who are worrying about my well-being, don't worry too much. I'm pretty sure these fucking assholes that are either talking shit behind my back or harassing me to my face from yelling distance to the point where I can't fucking hear you. You too scared to approach me and tell me what you want? You know, like, get it off your chest so I know what the fuck is going on. Maybe I can just fix the scenario that you might be having issues with, man. Anyway, yeah, don't worry too much. Guys are just a bunch of hot air assholes. And then there was like a just update of like how I've been doing, what I've been up to, and I'm just really fucking busy. And a slot has opened up in my short list of clientele. So yeah, just take all that. There it is. And I think that's all I had to cover today. Oh shit! I haven't been paying attention to the fucking comments. I'm sorry. Melody says bump. Sammy 2D says, oh, she says hi. Like, hey, what's up, Sammy? I saw that comment. Boomstick. Lol. Nice. Squish stick. Yes. That's good. Melody says, I have a penis. No, you don't. Good for your sport when guns replace lost masculinity. People with too much pride shouldn't own a firearm. Ah, totally. It's like people are using firearms in instances where their feelings get hurt. Like, oh my god, you offended me. I can't believe it. Let me get my gun and shoot you in the fucking face. These people are just like fucking idiots, man. And let's see, too few brain cells. Let me introduce you to my two friends, Screw and you. Yes. So he's a bum. Yes. Yeah, social skid marks sound like polymia polymel. I can't pronounce that. 2D says, I hate it when commissioners do that. Give me a backstory for their persons when I just want to know, how do you want them right? Oh my god, this guy was so fucking difficult. Much love, John. I'm super happy that you're better off and safe. Well, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. But yeah, thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes. And with all that said, until next time, this has been Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only, and I shall check you all later. Sweet. Bye. Oh, where'd I put the button?